Okay, so I have in front of me the Signal app. Now, recently, because of concerns over privacy issues, people are moving from WhatsApp and they're looking for alternatives to the WhatsApp app. Now, in a recent news update, Mark Zuckerberg announced that WhatsApp will be sharing its data with Facebook to help better sell content like ads to consumers. And people find that a bit suspicious, and so they are looking for alternatives to WhatsApp. And the world's richest man, Elon Musk, suggested that people move to Signal. So today I'm going to download and test the Signal app in terms of the user interface, the user experience, so that you can make an informed decision whether you need this or not. Now, currently, this one that I am testing, or this version of the app that I'm testing, is on iOS. I'll do the same for Android. And on the iOS store, it is the number 2 chatting for social network. Number 1 being WhatsApp Messenger, number 3 Facebook, number 4 the Messenger app from Facebook. So you can see that the top 4 apps have 3 Facebook apps in there, and then the 5th one being Telegram Messenger, which is a personal favorite of mine. So back to the store listing. The major selling theme for Signal, at least on the App Store, is privacy. Stay private. It says everything is always end-to-end encrypted. Group calls, you can make crystal clear voice or video calls from anywhere. Disappearing messages, keep your message history tidy. Send anything at all. Group chat, stay connected with group conversations, and it has a 4.5 rating on the Apple App Store. And when you go down, the app size is 124.3 megabytes. And the last update of the app was 2 weeks ago, but I'm sure that with all the traffic that they are getting, they are going to release another update. So without wasting any more time, let's open the app and see what it has to offer.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Okay, so once you launch the app, it says take privacy with you. Be yourself in every message. Continue because nobody reads terms and conditions. And it says get the message. Notifications let you see when messages arrive and receive updates about new chat activity. There's no option to skip it, so I'm just going to enable notifications for now and say allow, but I'm going to disable it later. And now I'm going to input my phone number to get started. So I don't want everybody seeing my phone number, so I'm going to cover this for a second and then input my phone number. Okay. Yeah, I know you saw it. So you click next and then it sends you a code. Let's see how quickly the code comes. It comes almost instantly. So I input it, it verifies. I need to input a name. I really wish I could skip all these details. So it says it's required. The first name is required. The last name is optional. So I'm going to type Cyber Reviews as the name. Cyber Reviews, and then save. And then I'm supposed to create a pin. Pins keep information stored in Signal encrypted, so only you can access it, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to create a generic pin for the sake of this video, 1, 2, 3, 4. It says choose a stronger pin, so 0000. No, still not going through. So 1472, next. I input it again. I hope I'll be able to remember because these are just randoms that I'm using. So I do that in 1472. If they want it to be very secure, it needs to be at least 6 digits anyway. We move. So it says some of my contacts are already on Signal. So it tells me that people are already trying out the app. Now, this is the basic interface. It says give your inbox something to write home about and get started by messaging a friend. On the top left-hand corner, it shows my name, invite your friends, appearance, privacy, notifications, link devices, advanced help about, and donate to Signal. Let me see. Since privacy is the major theme, let me see what they have to do with privacy. So read receipts, you can see and share when messages have been read, and this setting is optional and applies to all chats. So this option is also available on WhatsApp. Typing indicator, see and share when messages are being typed. This setting is optional and applies to all chats. I think this is also on WhatsApp. Just that WhatsApp, you can't really disable typing indicators. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong anyway. Generate link previews. Retrieve link previews directly from websites for messages you send. Yeah, I really like this feature because I share a lot of YouTube links, so I want previews to show and stuff like that. Blog list of contacts and groups you have blogged. Calling, always relay calls. Relay all calls through a Signal server to avoid revealing your IP address to your contacts. That's really cool. Enabling will reduce call quality. So there's a trade-off. You either want to remain anonymous or you want to have the best audio quality and video quality of your calls. Show calls in recent. Well, you don't really want somebody to pick your phone and see who you've been calling, so I'll turn it off. Change your PIN. Okay, you can change your PIN here. PIN reminders. Reminders help you remember your PIN since it can't be recovered. You'll be asked less frequently over time if you turn it off. Well, I'm going to keep it on. Registration lock. For extra security, turn on registration lock, which will require your Signal PIN to register your phone number with Signal again. Okay, so like, is it for another device or something? It's not too clear, but we move. So the next one says screen lock. Unlock Signal screen using Touch ID, Face ID, or your iOS device passcode. You can still answer incoming calls and receive call. Yeah, I like that feature. I have it on my WhatsApp. Screen lock timeout 15 minutes is pretty fair. Enable screen security. Prevent Signal previews from appearing in the app switcher. Yes, very, very key. If you are having a very private conversation with somebody, you don't want everybody to see it when you are switching apps and moving from WhatsApp to Signal and stuff like that. You might show your bank account and stuff like that, not what you're thinking. Display indicator. Show a status icon when you select more info on messages that were delivered using sealed sender. Now this is new to me, so I'm going to take my time and find out what it is in the full review. And allow from anyone. Enable sealed sender for incoming. So yeah, I don't know what sealed sender is, but I'm sure in my full review I'll be able to tell you what it is. So that is it for the privacy features on the app. Then notifications, you can choose to turn on and off notifications and things like that. That's pretty standard for most apps. Let's see for link devices. Okay, so you can actually use this like on the web and stuff like that, or other devices. Yeah, so you can use it on the web and you can use it on other mobile devices. You know, like WhatsApp, you can only use it on one device at a time, but Telegram and obviously Signal, now you can use multiple devices for the same account, which is really neat. And then let's see what's in advanced. Enable debug log, submit debug log. So that's basically like when you want to be able to report issues and bugs, stuff like that. This for the technical people, you know, the coders and stuff like that, engineers. If you are not, you can skip this. Re-register for push notifications, censorship circumvention. It's not necessary, you are already connected to the Signal service. Advanced PIN settings, delete accounts. Okay, so you get the option to delete your accounts right here, which is really neat. Help about, okay, so that's it for the settings. Now let's see, does this app have like a status and the stories and all those social media stuff? Okay, so I want to access my camera and my microphone. I say okay. All right, so let's flip up the camera to see my handsome face right here, and then I press it, tap here to make this message disappear after it is viewed. So right now at the bottom here you can see this infinity icon means that the message is not going to be deleted, but when you click on it, it says 1 times or infinity times. So if it's 1 time, if the person views the message, that's all, it gets deleted. Kind of like Snapchat settings, really cool. So I say send, and then it shows me the list of recipients on the app. So this app doesn't have a status yet where people can go and view statuses all day and like not be productive and whatever. So I just have a few people on here. So I'm going to go back and then see what else I can do with this app. Not much once you don't have a lot of contacts. So in my full review, I'm going to use my other devices to set up different accounts, and then I'm going to test out the chat features and see how really secure it is. So you can also create groups, and you can search by phone number or using the names. So I'm just going to try and message at least one person that I have on my list. So I say, hi Frank. So I say hi, and then this is how the interface looks like. It shows the read receipt, there's the video call option, there's the audio call option. If I click on the name, I get to see the media we've shared between ourselves. I can search the chat, and I can view safety number. So once I mark this person as verified, I can view the person's safety number, or I can clear verification. If you wish to verify the security of your end-to-end encryption with Frank, compare the numbers above with the numbers on their device, alternatively, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's all good and dandy. The user is in my contacts. Yeah, what else can I do with it? So I can edit the contact details of the user by coming to the user is in your contact, and then I can activate disappearing messages and then set the duration of the disappearing message. So messages disappear after 1 day, or after 30 minutes, or 5 minutes, or 1 minute, or 30 seconds. So it's a slider. You can't just press buttons to increase it. So the highest is 1 week, and the lowest is 5 seconds. So let's try 10 seconds. When enabled, messages sent and received in this chat will disappear after they've been seen, which is really cool. Message sound and mute, that's all cool. How do I block this user? Okay, so block user is the last option that you get. So it looks pretty standard. It's what you get when you first download WhatsApp in the year 2014 or something of the sort. I'm sure that now that a lot of users are coming on, the demands and requests are going to be so many, and so the makers of Signal are going to add a lot of cool features. And let me know, which is your favorite social media app, or which is your favorite messaging app? Is it WhatsApp? Is it Telegram? Is it Signal? Or which other app do you use? Let me know in the comments below. And so this has been my first initial impressions of the Signal app. It looks pretty okay, works so far, no funny crashes or anything of the sort. If I slide right, I get the option to delete and archive. One thing I hate about WhatsApp archive on, okay, so I have archived there, and I can go to archive chats and see it from here, and then I can unarchive. So like I was saying, one thing I really don't like about WhatsApp archiving is that the moment you start texting, it's able to show you the results from the archive chats. But Telegram, if a chat is archived, it's really archived, and even search results are not going to pull it out. So let me see, if I type hi, it brings it out. So this is pretty much the very foundation of WhatsApp, and I really don't like that feature. It's not so completely private. Somebody can just click, and if the person knows where to find your archived chats, can quickly and readily find your archived chats. So this has been my initial review and first impressions of the Signal app. It looks okay. It looks like WhatsApp a lot, especially in the early days of WhatsApp. I'm sure there are a lot of good things to come now that there are a lot of people who are moving from WhatsApp to Signal. If you enjoyed this review, a thumbs up will be highly appreciated. If you are new to my channel, I do mobile phone reviews, mobile app reviews, and I bring to you affordable gadget reviews to help you make an informed decision when you're making your next purchase. So if you like that kind of content, please click on the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you do not miss any episode. Thanks, Bibre.